Look, I'm from the bottom, so I be yelling, whoa now. Getting to the green, it's a go now. Money over bitches, so don't come checking me about no whole round. And if you ain't no, fuck you know now. Whoa now.
Today I'm here with Ill Phil. What's happening, baby?
What's down with you, my nigga? I'm cool and I'm cool.
Sick, bro. You know it's been a long time coming. Like, you know, a lot of people don't know, but me and you got history. You know what I'm saying?
History, yeah.
You know, a couple mutual friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And you been doing your thing with the music, bro. I see you growing a lot these days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cool.
And so I just did the reaction for you. You know what I'm saying? Just did the reaction. You just dropped the Whoa Now. Whoa Now track. Tell me how that track came about, bro.
Supa Dezzy came up with the track, and I listened to it, and like listening to a lot of music nowadays, like just everybody biting the culture. You heard me throughout, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from here, so why not? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I just pretty much came up with the concept for it. Just trying to do my thing for a while, just put the city on my back and move forward. You feel me?
Right. I feel that, man. So look, talking about the city. I gotta ask you right quick as far as the NOLA rap scene. And what do you feel right now is the vibe in New Orleans rap scene? Is it going in the right direction or what?
I feel like it's doing this thing. What I would prefer is a lot of people just start being just a little bit more original. You know what I'm saying? And keep that New Orleans sound, because we like one of the founding fathers for wise in music, down to your Master P's, your Cash Money, No Limit, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people like our culture, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's important, to keep that pushing and moving forward, and introducing new flows, you know what I'm saying, to the culture, but let's just keep it, city related, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, you lead me into the next question, to speak about keeping our culture, keeping the flow of New Orleans.
Right.
You seem like with this track, and then I've done also recover some of your other music before. Mm-hmm. You seem to, like you say, take pride in being from New Orleans.
Right.
So if you was to tomorrow blow up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where money ain't an object.
Right.
You still gonna always have a home here in New Orleans?
Oh yeah, man, for sure. Ain't no place like home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I visit other places and I enjoy it for the time being, but for the most part, like, home is home, bro. Like, always, like, I would never want to totally just move out of New Orleans. Like, I would always want to come back and enjoy that culture, you know what I'm saying? And it's bigger than Bourbon Street, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the second lines, you know what I'm saying? As y'all see in the video, like,
right.
We pride ourselves on stuff like that. People don't do things like that in other cities, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to try to, like, just always be reminded of that. Like, it's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful thing,
Right. So having that type of pride in New Orleans, right? Like you say, you want to stay. Is this something you trying to build as far as like your brand, your style? I don't know if you're interested in starting a record label. You got a record label, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something you're interested in?
Yeah, man, to definitely bring people up, on board, and people with talent, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could, rap, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have that, that shit that like people hear and they can just feel it, you know what I'm saying? And like with the song Whoa Now, a lot of people can relate to that, you know what I'm saying? On the daily, just being from all the NOLA, you know what I'm saying? From downtown to uptown, east to the West Bank, like, you could just feel that, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely, be considering, like, bringing artists along with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no crab in a barrel. Like, we gotta get away from, man, I don't want that nigga to be the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we all pull everybody up, you know what I'm saying? And whoever go first, just remember to, reach your hand back and bring up the next person,
All right, so I want to ask you, right now you're independent, correct?
Independent, correct.
If you was offered a big deal from one of these huge record labels, not necessarily have to be a New Orleans-based label, but would you want to sign with somebody?
Currently, no, because if the money right, it gotta be right, you know what I'm saying? If it makes sense, then yeah, of course. But for the most part, man, I enjoy having my creative freedom, you know what I'm saying? Being able to own everything that I have, you know what I'm saying? And that was, something that I grasped from this Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying? R.P. Nip, you know what I'm saying? Just owning your shit, you know what I'm saying? You're merely nothing without your ownership. Like, your music, whatever you put out, you know what I'm saying, is you. So why you shouldn't have like, you know, full ownership to something that you put together, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely like, you know,
Right.
like to stay independent for the time being, you know, but if, you know, it's just something that I just can't refuse, then fuck it, we gonna roll with it,
It's a
you
few
heard?
M's.
Yeah, you know, a few M's, we could talk some chuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so look, we was talking a little bit earlier about just the NOLA rap scene, and I want to know your opinion when it comes to working with other artists. If it's just doing a feature track, right?
Right.
What's that process like for you? Like, how does that happen? Does it got to be somebody you know, or they got to pay, or how that work?
Man, right now, dog, I'm at a point where I'm trying to, you know, build what I got going on. So, you know, it ain't, if it's mutual, you know what I'm saying, like, it just gotta be a vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get on the song with just, you know, anybody, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta take this shit serious, you know what I'm saying? Because I take it serious. I invest bread in behind everything that I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, down the studio time, taking the time out, getting my shit mixed and mastered, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that is it's a process, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to rap. I can go in the booth and rap all day, but you gotta get that business together, you know what I'm saying? Be about your business. And if you about your business, you can make something happen, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no tripping. I'm willing to work with anybody that's about their business and want to move forward with this, you know?
Right. So look, we was talking a little bit before we got the camera rolling. You was telling me, you know, you worked Supa Dezzy on that Walnut track.
Supa Dezzy.
And
yes.
Some of his other producers that's around him. Can you just talk to me right quick about how important it is for the artist and for the producer to be, you know what I'm saying, on the same page while y'all creating?
Man, it's very, 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 very important because, you know, you getting on beats and you gotta be one with your producer, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna carry your song, you know what I'm saying? Depending on your beat, you know, vibe, and that's what it's all about. It's vibe. Like, it gotta be a vibe, no matter what it is, you know, whether it's your mixing engineer or whatever, you know, you gotta have that vibe. They gotta understand you and your vision, so it can push through and you can see it, you know, it can see its full potential. You feel me? So that's definitely like important, like being one with your producers and everybody, you know, just being on one accord, you know.
So what's something in the studio for you that you just gotta have? Like there's no way Phil can record without something in the studio. What is that?
Man, I gotta keep me something, you know, like drink on, you know what I'm saying? Gotta keep me something to drink on, you know. And really, you know, it just really like a good vibe. Like, that's all I really need. If the vibe's there, you're gonna get the best of your feel every time, you know what I'm saying? So as long as I got just something to sip on, you know,
yeah,
we good, you know.
You vibe, you caught your vibe.
Whoa, nah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking with that, dog. So look, go ahead and let the people know what they can expect the rest of the year coming from you. Now that you got this hot single out, man, what you got coming, bro?
All right, what I got coming next? I got a single that I'm about to drop. It's called "I Got the Juice." You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty dope track. Also produced by Supa Dezzy. I got a lot of stuff coming, man. I'm about to do a project with my dog Ruger Rock, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We working on that currently. I got another project that's coming right after that. I ain't got a name for it quite yet, but I'm working, man. Like,
what's up?
And anybody that's willing to work, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to work with them, you know?
Yeah, staying consistent.
Yeah, man.
That's what it's
about.
Man.
Consistency.
And look, you a fly nigga too, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
you sitting here, you know what I'm saying, shades dark, you hear me? I think you can see me, I ain't sure.
Yeah, I can see.
Man, let everybody know about that, the UFO clothing line.
UFO clothing line, you know what I'm saying? It stands for unidentified fly objects, you know. I ain't got it on the deal. I'm fucking with my dog Chris Breezy, you know, Black Pyramid, but that UFO clothing line is everywhere. You could expect all kind of stuff to be dropping. I'm working with some merchants right now, making some different type of fabrics and stuff, just bringing a different flavor to the, you know, versus just getting something printed on a t-shirt. Like, I'm trying to add some real flavor, you know what I'm saying? Some New Orleans flavor to my clothing line. So that's definitely, I got some heat dropping coming in August, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's what's up, man. Well, you know, I'm always keep everybody posted what you got going on.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because what I like about you, you know what I'm saying, you're doing your thing with the music. the clothing lines, and I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff behind the scenes you got your hands on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta let everybody know what you do. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you're a businessman.
Yeah, for
sure. You know what I'm saying? I respect that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate that.
Can you just talk a little bit to some of the people that might be watching? Why is it important to be a businessman, to be an entrepreneur, to be a boss? Like, what does that mean to you?
First of all, just because you can have your own business don't mean you can do what you want to do. You gotta cater to your customers at all costs, you know what I'm saying? The customers are always right, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that notion whenever you're dealing with people, you know what I'm saying? So like just being a businessman, being a boss, you got something to stand on, you know? At the end of the day, like with the clothing line, man, I started that, you know, by myself. I got a couple of people helping me out here and there, but it's always important to invest in yourself because you always see a profit somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like that it's just important, bro. Like I can't, if you're gonna do something, do it all the week. Like don't half step with it, you know, don't fuck around with it. Do it expeditiously. I always tell people that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do it big, man. Right. And don't never let nobody tell you can't, you know what I'm saying? You push. Dreams are important. And I'm still dreaming. Like I ain't blue yet, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna happen. I feel it, you know what I'm saying? I dream about this. I wake up, you know what I'm saying, from dreaming about me rocking a crowd, you know what I'm saying, with 30, 40,000 people in a crowd. Like these are dreams, and I believe you can bring your dreams to reality, you feel me? So being a businessman, bro, that's what it's all about, man. Big dreams, and if you dream it, you can achieve it. Real talk, you feel me?
That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that, because I feel like that's some positive talk that we need to get out there in the city of New Orleans and let people know that they could achieve a lot and believe in themselves, first of all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because while you here, actually, you'll be the first person I talk about on camera right quick. Like, I'm watching what's happening as far as the youngsters here in New Orleans, right? You know what I'm saying? And I know you got a son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You a father.
Right.
Man.
I got two, but one more up here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But you know, the other day I was looking at NOLA, and they were saying a lot of the shootings and the car break-ins and all that stuff going on in the city, it's kids is under 18.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as a rapper, as a public figure, you know what I'm saying, you pretty well known. Just go ahead and tell people, you know, how you feel as far as wanting to change the narrative of our city.
Right. Well, first of all, I'm a victim of that. Man, y'all gotta stop that, right? It's senseless, you know what I'm saying? Somebody broke in my car, you know what I'm saying? They got away with a little bit of something, but it's not even worth it, you know what I'm saying? You risking your life, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The reward isn't that great, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta, and then you robbing people that's working hard for their money, you know what I'm saying? People that go out, got jobs, you know what I'm saying? They busting their ass for that bridge, you know what I'm saying? Man, you don't do that to people like that, you know? So we gotta talk to these older cats that's around these kids, you know what I'm saying? Start showing them the right stuff to do, you know what I'm saying? Versus the wrong thing. Like, that's a quick come up, but what is a quick come up if you gotta sit down and do 5, 10 years in jail, you know what I'm saying? Now, you gotta sit down in there and reflect on that, and it's like, you sit down and like, is that worth it? Was it worth it? And 9 times out of 10 the answer, but 10 times out of 10 the answer gonna be no, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta just change the narrative with that, man. Open more facilities and have things for these young people to do, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at, like shit, like, I know when we was younger, we had the Super Fair, you know what I'm saying? We had Teen Summit, you know, we had little things like that just to keep us occupied, man. Different summer camps, anything just to stay active, man. Doing anything, play sports, man. Like, do something. Don't just be a couch potato, sitting down, playing a game. Get out here and, you know, be active, you know? I think
positive active.
Yeah, positive active. Not that dumb shit y'all be on, you know what I'm saying? Just be positive, man. And I feel like we can make New Orleans a better place, you know? We gotta just follow that narrative, bro, and just keep it going, bro. Like keep that shit going no matter what, dog.
The reason why I chose to ask you that, bro, is because whether you like it or not, being a rapper makes you a role model. And then on top of that, you talk about the pride you have in your city. And that's expressed in your music. So I just wanted to, you know, let you speak on that and say, you know what I'm saying, to these youngsters y'all ain't gotta do all the dumb shit.
It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it, man. You gotta look at the people that come before you. Like, I know a lot of people got people that's either dead or in jail, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta sit back and think about it. Like, man, what could I do different to not end up in those situations?
Right, learn from mistakes.
You gotta learn from it. And you don't necessarily always have to personally go through something to learn. You can learn by observing, you know?
Hell yeah.
Man, they did this, so they went right. I'm gonna go left, you know what I'm saying? And get it together. Just choosing your own path, bro, and just try to stay right. God is important, man. God is important, bro. Like, I believe in him. Faith, you know, you gotta have that, man. If you ain't got that, you lost out here. So,
Right.
yeah, man, for real.
Man, well, look, let everybody know where they can find your music and stay in touch with you, bro. Cause look, you a rapper I respect, and you lyrical. I mean,
Right.
you very lyrical.
Appreciate
You hear me?
that.
So I want people to be able to, you know, get with you.
You can get with me on, man, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, UFO_illfeel. You can find me on, I'm on all streaming platforms, you know. Anything you can download music on, I'm on it. Y'all go ahead and check me out, man. I'm gonna keep this shit going, man, no matter what. Like, I'm on it. So, I'm in my bag right now. Anybody want to do features, anything, man, holler at me, bro. I'm approachable. Like, I ain't no, I'm a big shot, and nah, man, let's work, man. Let's put the city on the map where it rightfully deserve to be at, man.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming sit down and holler at me, bro. UFO, ill feel.